I'm in Steiermark and in the Fölzalm, close to the town of Aflenz. It's very cold this morning. All the streets, the roads are frozen, and today's target is hiking up here to the Fölzalm. Let's come along. It's very slippery. Well, after hiking 10 minutes on the road, I have reached the junction where I'm going to leave the forest road and turn left in the direction of the Fölzalm. It's first Klamm and then it goes up to the Fölzalm, which is of course quite high. Klamm means in German a narrow rocky path which is taken by a creek or some water source, and this is the reason why this part is called Klamm. It is covered by wood so that we can walk over it, but below it there is a small creek which you can probably hear in the background. Look at the icicles. The snow is hard as stone. Everything is completely frozen. I'm through that rocky walls, so the valley has widened up. And it's quite a pleasant hike. I prefer when the snow is frozen because you don't sink in every step, and that's quite a benefit. And high up in the mist or fog you see the Fölzstein. This is the highest peak in this area, but of course behind is the Hochschwab, and that one is much higher. suddenly it became very quiet as the creek has switched to some underground routing, I guess. It's dry. It became steeper now, but nothing dramatical, of course, as you can see. And I left the creek, the valley. I gained some elevation in the last 20 minutes. But I have to check the map to see at exactly where I am. Fölzalm becomes bigger and bigger. I look back. We start to see the massive rock formation on the right, and I think the trail goes close to this rock wall at some point. So there's a steep ascent here to the rock wall, and then it continues upward. I'm inching up slowly. And the rocky walls come closer. Here is a junction. Felsbierschlag. I'm not going that way. This is the way to follow. The trail has changed considerably. As you can see, it's not anymore any wide, easy trail, so it is quite slanted, and also I think some people have turned back. There are less footsteps than there were before. I must be careful not to slip and fall down. As you can see, the footsteps have been filled up with snow by wind, and the packed snow, these darker areas, is just one step short of becoming ice. Another cold night or two, and this would all be frozen. As you can probably hear, the wind has picked up a lot, and snow has turned into ice here. I'll put on my snowshoes to use them as crampons. It became a lot more uncomfortable now in the just last 3, 4 to 5 minutes. I did put on my snowshoes. I'm planted much more securely, because here it became a little bit sketchy with that iced up surface. beautiful nature. Very little sun today. I decided to sit here a little bit and take a break, and I have to reconsider if I continue or turn back, because the stormy wind is extremely powerful from time to time. Now it is quite calm, but sometimes it starts to move me even in a certain direction, and I'm not sure I'll continue. Where you see the snow overflow, and from the other it's actually the lower part of the Fölzalm. I had just my tea, and when I wanted to start again, I noticed that my backpack has gone. And I was just sitting here on this rock. And look, it was blown there. It has been blown there. Backpack weighs in at least, I would say, 12 kilogram. Or okay, I took out my food, so maybe only 10 kilogram. But it shows how powerful the wind is from time to time. Salvage my backpack again. Heavy, thanks God. And I think it doesn't make much sense to continue. It is simply too stormy here. So I've decided to turn around and go down again. It doesn't make sense to continue. Now it's very calm, but when the wind comes, it is so powerful. It really starts to move me, and there is actually a storm warning from the northwestern direction, and here the pass which you see, this looks directly to northwest, and this is why probably there are so strong winds coming down here. Look at the frozen creek. Didn't put on my snowshoes yet, but I have to do so, I guess, in a short time. So I got up. I hope I don't crack through this snow and fall into the creek, because it's below. Could be quite deep, the water here. Could be an uncomfortable experience. Look at this nice winter nature. I do enjoy it so much. And from here we are going to turn to the right and start to climb up. What's interesting for me is that on the freeway my car's thermometer was showing 8 degrees plus, while here at the parking lot it was minus 4.5. It's a complete different world. The creek disappears from here on below a thick, maybe not so thick, snow curtain.